are fairly telling now.
Setting expectations.
Okay, retake B. He has one trip here. That's fine. Gotta move this for a sec.
Somewhere that they're going to feel comfortable going to.
See, yeah, it's just 5v5 retakes every single time. This is Sunset V2. No cap. This bomb site is Sunset V2.
Karen sitting around mid, very late in the game. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Texture to at least drop his one.
Oh, he might die, yeah.
And Heretics find the kill. Now that laneway, all that stands between the defuse, the round victory. Munchkin, though, manages to drop Woot, and they've already destroyed the wingman.
Yeah, post-plant lineups already coming in.
Cam's a bit,
making it
you want Cam a bit higher?
For anybody to get near that spike. We see Heretics do this exact same sort of post, just sitting back, holding,
volume up.
sending utility on towards that spike, and then just pre-firing this angle. Even still, though, they
half.
have managed to get it to half, but they need a little bit more, and that time is ticking too far gone.
This map,
again,
this bomb site fucking blows.
Gen.G is gonna kick
it blows because you can't hold it.
Beautiful play from Gen.G.
And then they just leave the site. And then there's a one little lane where all they have to do is spam it.
And we've seen teams falter.
They've gone for rifles, and every single player. You can't really afford to lose any players here, otherwise it's going to be some severe cost. But sticking with the Guardians, maybe.
So no matter what site they hit, these two always get in.
Impressive.
Viper Wall A or B is good. Dude, I like this comp a lot. Holy fuck.
Versus FPX, so maybe they're trying to steal a leaf out of the book of the Guardian. Plenty of positions that can be wallbanged.
No Senti, but Sentis might be overrated right now.
We saw Boo attempting to try and do the same with an Odin. For now, though,
Cypher is good on this map. But I think the spots for trips are very obvious and get shocked consistently.
Trying to get information, and then a 4-man stack on A.
Move cursor.
Even though they've got the numbers, hard to convert the kills up against the rifles in play for Gen.G, even if they do go running into them. For now, though,
defaulting towards A. They always have a guy holding B. Always have a guy holding mid. 1-1-3. A default.
It's all a ruse from Gen.G.
Pressured enough, and they leave.
And now the rotation comes in.
This comp also allows for crazy ass fakes with Yoru.
2 traps to play off of.
You can have Astra Yoru throw util towards B, have Jet dash in as a fake, and still go A.
Up top, trying to cancel out any updraft dashes, but it's just a conventional push from Gen.G, and they know exactly where Benji is, nice and clean.
Nobody else really.
Wonder how this fucking retake's gonna go.
Some aim practice early on for Texture. It's gonna
oh my god, he wasn't kidding. He wasn't gonna back off. He was not kidding.
It's been spoken about quite a bit, how many days it's been since Texture got an ace.
What are you guys talking about?
On the line, and a loss here means a big extension by Gen.G and a big lead early on for the attackers. Same approach, players spread on B and mid, while the other 3 look for some control over A main. Happy to take a fight if they're offered it.
Oh.
Happy to take the orb if they're not.
Wait, why? Also have to close this.
Highlight within this match as well is going to be Miniboo. We've talked
Sorry,
about
that's
individual performance.
Yeah, that pissed you guys off.
Struggled 20,
yo, you guys are fucking anal about this shit.
Deaths, and sure, he came into the series late again.
Yo, that's crazy. People are freaking out over that. That's funny to me.
It's definitely dangerous territory if he's not going to have those performances because, well, one of the more exciting things is we do have Meteor back on that duelist with Breeze removed. It wasn't
okay. Astra playing D with Cypher, one Cypher trip, but she does have a suck to slow down the hit.
How important it is for him to have his ult for entering in.
No.
It's caught Texture. Will he make it back? Just about. He's safe for now. Boo, not so much though.
1 for 1,
Dropped
not good enough.
Just the
not
one.
good enough.
Spike drop. They know it's on its way to B, and there's reinforcements coming through. And
they get this bomb down. This is a very hard round to win for Heretics. And he has your ult. Oh my god, I can't believe he didn't use it.
Really been to stand. Karen's position has already been spotted, and a lot of low players now for the side of Gen.G. Bonus not exactly going to plan, and it seems like it's only going to get a little bit worse as we will see Texture fall off the edge of the map. And well, we definitely need the replay from Benji. He even did a little dance, a little emote at the end.
Yeah, early on.
All right, at least they get bonus.
I don't know if that's off the initial trap. Maybe it pulled him back in.
Okay, Yoru's going mid. I wonder where he's going to ult.
From life can
A default, Yoru mid, Astra B.
On this map. I think a lot of teams still are not completely comfortable on Abyss just yet.
I like that Heretics aren't letting A main go for free. They're off angled and shit. They're like getting aggressive here. Like this setup I like.
Aggressive push might be just that.
Yeah, the cam is flipped around to mid this.
It allows the B players to stay put.
Leaving no one there to watch the push up, hoping the cam will do the job. But it's Meteor's ultimate, and they farmed it up. I expect them to use it in a round like this. Credits on the line, and for Heretics, A little bit of a moneymaker in the last. There goes the ult, immediate TP, so he's nice and close, ready to take this. Already spotting the first. There's a lot of info now. They know there's 3 players here. The decoy is going to be used, sending them back alongside the recon. This is site
they just get the
control and
site.
a plant for Gen.G.
Any ults?
This is all they
no
want.
ults.
Gets them into that post plant again. At least it will do. Slightly moved the plant, but it's still going to be a difficult place to fight from, especially with Meteor up close. That's going to get cleared out by the drone. That's something at least, and actually he gets dropped. Trying to maneuver himself back out of position.
Did he think he has a TP or something?
But they've still got 4 to find.
Yo, what a kill.
Already spotted, but
wow.
Already. Karen takes away the ace possibility, and again, he'll be denied the 5th. But Gen.G win the round, and I guess that's all that matters. Spirits are definitely high on that roster.
Dear Lord.
He just shit on them.
4 kills in 2 rounds. That's all his kills on the board at the moment. 8-2. It's funny. Last round he falls off the map, having a little bit of a laugh.
Wow.
And now he's the one laughing at absolutely everybody else. Just so clean with it. And I don't even think there's arguments at the moment for who is the best player in the world. This guy is just tearing everybody apart.
Against a team like Heretics as well. So
I
many
think there's an
individuals
argument.
you write home about. We've seen them perform on the international stage, make deep runs into the tournament, but
that's the story, isn't it? The story is literally they're going through the teams that they have to play at in the finals of international events. That's what Gen.G are doing. The latest,
I kind of like that aim in control as well. These guys are fucking nice.
Over in Shanghai, which they won, but
let's see this dart.
I don't know. The way they're playing at the moment, it's already looking a little bit scary.
Seems almost undeniable. One of the
Did it
best
cancel
teams
now?
in the world, we know, but it could be the texture. Good for 1, and the dash
Are
keeps
you
him on the map.
fucked?
He's not falling this time, and it's Miniboo who loses his life early on.
Oh,
Trading out
good
the death
cancel to
Meteor. Look at the
leave.
shift from Gen.G. They know the rotates have come in, and sure, the drone is going to see that no one has actually pushed through that gap, and the texture's fallen back, but it's all about the position of Boo. He's able to catch Karen, confirming the rotation they suspected, and now slowing them down. The stars put to cover his retreat, and he's right back to middle. No need to take that fight. With 40 seconds on the clock, the pressure's on for Gen.G to find an opening.
Yeah, his only goal was to buy time. The rest of the team fully rotating, but it seems like Gen.G might just go back. And while Benji, I think he's made that realization.
30 seconds left.
Even still, though, Munchkin could just make a little bit of noise, try and attempt to bait them, and actually without spotting anything out.
Oh, he heard that.
This push.
Oh.
His teammate's starting to come back, but the cam is going to give the game away. And now you're going to see Wu get back into position. Even still, a potential for a 1 versus 1, but with the time so desperately low, there was a moment for Boo. But they are going to be making their way on. A nice
good
kill
damage,
for
good
Wu
damage.
at least. 7 seconds, and there's the spam. That's a spike down. Round already over.
Honestly, I like the way both teams just fucking played that round.
It's a 2nd on the board for Harris.
Still have that Hunter's Fury to work with after last round.
Yeah, now they have to hold it.
This time, more focused on that B side.
Texture versus Boo.
Boo pushed up.
Left.
But he's not giving them the fight.
I think a lot of this is...
Ooh, they're doing... Are they faking A?
Come down to time.
Oh, they're faking an A split and then going B.
That A site.
That's disgusting, bro.
Put there, but it is all a ruse. I think maybe the TP will have been heard. I think Boo was close enough. Has that information, but caught sleeping at the wheel.
You got to kill him.
To try and defend this. The flash was good, but the counter flash was even better.
He's just stuck in the corner. He can't even retreat for free, knowing there could be someone peeking from the box. He's trying to force the fight. Catch at least one as they fall back from these plant positions, but there's nothing to be found.
Lakia has ult.
Around the edge, and there it is.
Oh, Wood has ult too.
Against Texture. Nice ranged fight with Karen down. That's some of the utility at least removed, and an early snake bite will buy them a little bit of time. The thrash on its way, and it's caught Meteor. Only one man can defend him. Lakia is firing out the shot.
Oh wow, it's not even half.
Delaying the defuse at least for a moment.
Oh my god.
Fury now comes in to do the same.
It's not half, guys.
Once gets its mark. Second shot's
it's half now.
Will be a kill, but it's already half. They've got the kills.
Oh my god, Lakia is a god.
He got 2 in the space of a second, and that's Gen.G locking in another round.
Yeah, I was thinking with the post plant.
Operator on Miniboo. Everyone else with the pistols. If you're going to have a chance, this is one way to try to seize it back. Well, he's forced out of position right away. The spams back to Lakia, light him up. And the shift from Gen.G
Okay, is Miniboo going to move positions now?
It's not even about the numbers on Heretics and where they go. It's about where does Miniboo go. Does he suspect this rotation? I already see him in middle.
It's clear.
To A in time, maybe. They can grab a pick,
but
it
what
looks
a
like the stack
fucking
will stick on B.
lurk by this guy.
Gamble is that maybe he can
Munchkin's going to have a disgusting lurk here.
And even if not, he has the Blade Storm for the next round. The bigger problem, though, is that Boo's going to be under serious pressure. And he has nothing to play with. He expects the TP and actually wins that initial fight. Done incredibly well to read the gap of where his opponent's going to be. And now pushing into this. Actually has risks about it.
Oh my god, they ran...
Ones at close range, a singular headshot.
How has he done this?
And Boo's given them a real chance in this round.
He gets the smoke up too. They win the fight through the wall. Munchkin and Lakia, the last two alive.
This flank, man.
Munchkin might just
if they win another 2v4,
it goes up and he's already spotted one, but Mini Boo. Spidey senses were tingling.
Oh no.
You can feel those eyes on him. Turns to take the kill, and with that, Heretics win out the round. And it's nothing to do with the hop, really. Sure for the last kill, but
that was
from the IGL,
pretty cool orb.
It does feel like a bit of an oversight.
Astra smoke right, orb left.
From Gen.G.
Pretty annoying.
Giving these early fights in low buy rounds.
I think they just assumed after making noise on the other side of the map, that would be the gap that was available for them. The blind stopped Boo from
3 rounds is so big for Heretics, man.
Could have been a collateral. Gen.G, second lease of life on this. Another orb taken. Meteor just one away from the dimensional drift. And they have a Viper's Pit to work with. In a low buy round like this, that could be invaluable. But I see Munchkin's role in this round won't be to get on site and plant it. Instead, he's the one sitting back.
See, like, this is the only way to hold B. You have, like, Sova Heaven darting, so you get scan kills. And you have Cypher, Cam, and Trips here to get scan kills. Outside of that, there's nothing you can do in this bomb site.
For Heretics to equalize this one. The site, however, could see Pit is going to be taken. Yeah, it's whether or not they want to invest it with... Maybe if they had a couple of SMGs. The pistols aren't bad, but they are going to risk it. They're going to gamble on already.
Wow,
so they're
he
going to have to
ulted
fight
here.
From a disadvantage. An interesting Pit, one that takes an awful lot of control. If you're going to push through it, you need so much, but they're going to have to spam onto the players attempting to tap that spike.
Oh god,
yeah, the problem is they can't
I'm
even see when
nervous.
it's being stuck. You got to get that a little bit closer. It's going to be a risk.
This ult is so big.
Heretics trying to negotiate their way back into the pit is a problem. Up close, no utility to try to drop that diffuser. It's all down to spams, and right under their nose, it's coming across the line. Already, the round is sealed. Texture, a formality as he falls. And 4 to 4
gun around this ult
go.
works,
A nice
100%.
On a low buy round from Gen.G.
Okay, Gen.G need to start abusing B. I'm saying it right now. They keep getting bombed down at B. They need to start abusing it. Bomb site.
And Team Heretics decide not to compete.
This is also a spam fest, though.
Just ignored.
Oh, they're pushing CT?
Texture going up close.
I think they should leave.
For a second, he's going into that right corner, but the smoke's fading. He'll tuck away and play this post plant with the squad.
Immediate flash.
Astra's still lurking mid.
They're going to know where Texture is, but the rest of the team is still elusive for the rest. And even still getting past this double duelist could be tough. Texture combining
well played,
with another.
Man.
And although they've lost Munchkin, I don't think it's going to matter.
Played.
Lakia doesn't quite connect. Benji's been given a small opportunity, but again, Texture is there, leaving it to just Boo.
They're just not even letting them take that part of the map, or that part of the site. Just holding the back of site.
This double duelist is as fearsome as ever.
I love the setup. Yeah, it's the fact that you've got Texture taking the initial fight, tanking the drone at the start, and then he's swinging back, spraying them while Meteor jumps up top. And then later in the round, you have a little bait onto Woot. He's looking one way, ready to take Meteor down, and he gets swung from behind.
Yeah, absolutely 4 rounds right now for defense. Heretics is very, very good.
On the board now. And a chance to
very
push it
good. If they can get
win
5th or 6th, they're chilling.
Credits are going to be struggling on that defensive side. Big opportunity for the attackers.
This is very attack-sided.
Of course, a lot of the success came from Heretics with their post.
Middle. Oh, they're going to mid-A split?
Even though things went to OT, they really were
full mid-A split.
Disgustingly strong when it came to the B side. As we've seen from the other side, a much faster paced move here. It's going to be Benji completely caught off guard. Meteor's already managed to get that opener.
He can't even run through.
Trying to just hold on to some ground, but the A site almost completely lost.
Yeah, Rians doesn't want to overcommit to this. He's heard a player come back up towards the top. They're ready for him.
That's the first time I've seen a mid-A split work like that flawlessly.
Favoring Meteor. He's lit Woot to a fraction of his HP, down to 10. Texture falls. They're conscious that Meteor could be coming on the flank.
God. Oh my god.
That's going to be a late flank potential.
Yeah, this is...
Look how far behind someone like Boo is if they lose these players.
Oh, yeah, he took out a dart.
Although Mini Boo's quick to correct. Keep it into a 3v3. Late flank by Boo spotted. known he has to win this fight to give them a chance to be able to pressure these players, but it's Lakia to come ahead. Minibu already on his third, hunting down the ace. It's been evading the Jet on the other side, and he won't find it this time.
Oh
Hunter's Fury burned up at the end.
This comp low-key is broken on attack. I can't cap.
Team Heretics now. You see it manifested. Karin, though.
Karen's playing exactly like he does on Breeze with Astra. Literally sits T-spawn while his team hits a site.
He hears them falling back and has to make a decision on whether he hunts them down.
It's so fucked.
It's a risk. It might just be worth taking this time. Catching them in the orb, but Meteor pulls out the gun just in time. Steps are heard by Boo.
He hears
He's only
everything.
got a Sheriff. He might be able to find some value as they cross.
He's been in this position before, though. It seems like they're still unaware of it, and he's actually done a lot of damage onto Munchkin as well. Even still, Meteor's just farming.
And he has ult again. Bro, Yoru is fucked. If Yoru is playing well, it's like 4 ults a half.
First kill's easy, but the other two players are going right over to the other side of the map, and he's still going to be wary, because Karon likes to be left behind, likes to be left to lurk. And for now, that's exactly what he's doing.
I love that from Meteor. They don't know where the last guy is, so they send out the gate crash towards the A site.
He heard him.
He goes to link up with his teammates. Someone dies on B. All right, give me the spike. I'll go plant. And now you get that late round potential for Karin. Reveal goes out, so Karin knows he's not lurking on the right angle, but Meteor cleaning it up. 4
Both your
kills
duelists
in
are just
this
shitting
round,
on them.
catching Rien's off guard to close it. And now 7-4. The lead guaranteed.
Lotus.
Soon. Oh, they're getting really aggressive towards A main.
Heretics to turn the series.
Well, they have all of A main control. Problem is the other team's hitting B. Astra's gonna have to hold this.
It's gonna be paramount.
Same TP we've seen before from Meteor.
Heaven
Uses the ult,
and
gets
backside.
up close. Last time, Heretics gave the site up completely. This time, that's not really an option with Boo so close, and the decoy distracts
he killed
him just long
him.
enough. One more bullet could have done the job.
He fell
and
again.
Down she goes. Okay, Gen.G able to eliminate Texture, keeps the numbers competitive, but Meteor's got a flash play. He's not falling back. He won't beat the turd, but the Hunter's Fury makes it more interesting.
That was a clone. I thought someone fell.
3 still standing, but once more it's those post plants. Munchkin's even. Well,
all right. Well, he has a fucking Odin.
Sat there.
This guy has a fucking Odin.
Backlines, just waiting to spam onto the spike. They've still got the snake bite available as well, and they can try and pull players away. Now they've cleared all of the close positions. Minibu maybe having that realization, but there goes up the orb, and now it's left all onto Munchkin. Just trying his best to buy as much time as possible. It has already been half though, which could be a problem. Minibu needs this
well
kill.
played.
Well, anything else isn't going to stop it. Heretics at least
5 is good.
managed to get themselves that fifth round, but even still, it's a solid half for Gen. Meteor or Texture, and I don't know if they're going to be stopping anytime soon. Speaking of that, just look at Minibu, straight sprinting in towards the B side. Seems like both teams have a similar idea, but already it's going to be the, well, almost flood back in immediately. They don't even look like a retake. They're so
oh my god, they're just still fighting. They're still fighting over here.
Munchkin swinging, but nobody can get ahead of Meteor.
Yo, that orb, that orb is gross, dude.
An 8th round now locked in relatively flawless fashion. And that is a strong start to the second half in a map that we need to see Heretics win if you're a fan of Bind. Because Lotus, let's just say Gen.G are pretty good there. And they certainly were last time these two teams faced.
It's so easy to forget when a team has someone like Texture, how good could
oh my god, chat. So they orb to get to here when they're retaking, and then they wall up to clear the rest of this, and then take away vision, and then wall down and flash through.
There's already a gate crash
with Yoru
out towards the B site.
Nah, that's broken, bro. I think these guys are fucking nerds.
And how those
holy shit. They deserve it, bro. They deserve to be the best.
They haven't fought for
they should win this shit.
Being spotted by Karin and no one around the area. As we can see, if they did push up and take that space, it would be in a bit of trouble. A late clear by Heretics on their way back towards this angle. And Karin, well, he doesn't want anything to do with it. Good thing as well. The Gecko Flash was just seconds away.
Definitely being patient.
Okay, just orb farming. It's fine.
But the expectation here is that you're not going to see.
Steal his strat? Of course I'm fucking stealing it. Crazy?
Gen.G in a round like this.
Shit's stolen already.
Weaponry advantage again.
In my head, I'm already going over this whole map with this exact comp with my team next year.
Heavy in these second rounds, making sure the conversion is there, and well, with 35 seconds left on the clock, This might just be a shooting gallery for Munchkin.
All right, well, let's see.
Doesn't have a lot of support. This might
if he gets
mean
traded,
that
which
get a trade
is
or
very
get
unlikely,
in for that after plant. He's going to try his best to slow them down.
See, this orb just allows him to play like this.
Snakebite does keep them in position for at least a moment, and that's long enough for Lakia to strike. One more shot down below to Woot will deal with him, and it's just Boo.
Not a terrible round.
Nice and easy.
Got both orbs, got 2
Gen.G.
kills. Not a bad round for Heretics.
Carried forward, the Guardians will be in full effect, and a 9-5 lead at this point.
Retake, they can suck and molly this area when they're defusing.
Seeming a bit more problematic.
Days in Gen.G.
Well, with how he's been playing, you can understand why he's feeling confident. Drones going up on the other side. Munchkin again is already going to do serious damage on the entry to the site.
Oh, Meteor's being caught. I think he might have gate crashed in, but he certainly didn't gate crash out.
Oh, he TP'd into the molly.
Mosh Pit takes him down. They know Munchkin was up top as well.
Oh, they definitely don't know this guy's here.
With, and it's the fight onto Mini Poo.
Big kill.
And Heretics come out ahead.
All right, they should win. They should win the round now.
Now a 4 versus 3. And one of those players left alive has the weaknesses. Thrash put through. No conversion on it, but Karen goes down. It was the aggression up top that got yet another
Wait, what's happening?
Almost slipped away with Benji fishing.
No way, right?
In the end.
Okay, no way.
But with Lakia down, a 1 versus 3 for Texture. A big round from this man. We've seen plenty of them. 8 bullets left and no HP.
3 alive as well.
9-6.
Huge.
Heretics are back on the board.
Heretics have sort of talked about as a roster, as his brother talked about in the interview earlier. That could be the team that, well, went on the run to the final, even if he
another free orb A main. Yoru plays A with Astra. They're so passive.
Similar setup to what Gen.G were going for.
Yo!
On the attack side. 1 player lurking B, 1 lurking on mid, but Boo overextends slightly, gets his head ripped clean off. A valuable opening duel for Gen.G. They don't have to get out of position to do it. There's no risks that can be punished.
Oh
and the spam
boy,
from
Gen.G just wins this game, guys.
The leading Mini Boo.
This lurk doesn't even matter. No one's even near this lurk.
The split here from
They're gonna hear this.
2 players through main, fighting Meteor and still not able to drop him before he draws blood. Benji's the last man standing. 1 against 3. Spike dropped in the open. And at this point, they know where he is from the door breaking.
He needs to isolate 1. He'll get the first chance. And
how has Texture missed that?
Uncharacteristic from Texture. And now has the information of where both of these players are. Karen just waiting.
Oh my god, he's gonna win it.
But the time now gives the game away. It's not
he is going to win the round.
The job done. Another kill under his belt. 25 seconds to play with, so doesn't need to go for the plant just yet. And you can see Munchkin slowly making his move. The cam is actually going to give it away. He now knows exactly where his opponent is. May be able to try and retrieve that spike, but is almost trying to bait in his opponent for the fight. Try and get him to pick this one, sticking it all the way. But that snakebite is going to slow him a little bit more. Munchkin,
well played, Munchkin.
A safe pair of hands.
Clutches the round after getting the first blood.
Dangerous, but even still,
Gen.G certainly seemed to have
same
a
setup.
commanding lead over this
Viper holds window, Jet holds lower.
So
the scary thing as well is they are getting ever closer to just having every single ultimate online. Like they are a couple or 3
he missed him.
orbs away.
He missed Boo.
If this guy taps orb.
Managed to get past, but the thing is, it depends if Karen is just going to decide to try and give up this angle. With the way that he's peeking it, I still feel like he's going to be safe to win the duel. Utility being thrown in. Potential that the rest of the players are just still going to try this dive in towards the B side. Hasn't been successful so far. Great flash, but even still the dart is
3 guys here, I mean.
Texture this time there with the opener. Karen does go down though.
Big kill.
Again,
there's a world where they win this. The bomb is so far away though. Nah, bomb is way too far away.
Boo. You know, he's felt that he had the space. He heard the steps as they backed off. The Astra Star on B. And he took it. But winning that fight was essential. Otherwise, this whole squad would be left in no man's land. Instead,
Heretics
they
loses.
Capitalize on the space. Ult by Meteor to grab the info.
Too much space. Too much space gain.
Site control. They've already flooded back in through the choke point. Now they just have to fight on the sides, and the drop from Lakia, it buys enough space.
Oh my god, 1v1.
Swinging either way, but with Boo on 20 HP, it's down to Munchkin again. But this time, it's Heretics coming out on top. Gorgeous shot from Boo. He had to hit the first, and this time he did.
He only had the Heretics to build back.
Texture knives though.
Absolutely. Yeah, they might not be able to buy
god,
weapons.
they're
big
pushing the
ones
jet.
They've got a Sheriff or 2, but it's the Blade Storm I'm worried about. Texture's had a lot of big rounds.
They're gonna clear this, right? Surely.
2 4Ks. Mini Boo on the other side. No, it's the headshot.
Dude. Now they're gonna rush into A.
And now
they're so obviously gonna run into A.
For Gen.G. However, the push is coming in on the other side, and, well, just look at the weapons there. It's a Sheriff and a Classic. I'll find it tough to deny this plant or even to get damage.
Lakia, too
A
much.
little bit of chip damage to Wu. An attempt by Karen to slow them down with utility, but that hasn't happened. And unfortunately for them, the player they killed didn't actually
Wow,
have
another thrash
gun
on a
to play with, so
Felico.
they haven't been able to retrieve it. Clearly the pressure being felt though, as thrash has been thrown in. An extra cost to this round. Meteor will fall, but again, a few players now a little bit low. There is potential for Gen.G to at least make this one costly.
Yeah.
All eyes on the Blade Storm realistically, but 39 HP, it's going to be tough. You almost need the instant shot, and it's Gen.G to land it. A third for him in this round, and no, not quite the fourth.
What? He got
somehow
too many
this
kills
very
here.
costly with just the classic. They can't reload the
There might be a pause here, chat.
time. Double digits for...
Doesn't look like he's going to be challenged, at least for now.
Certainly pressure being put on A. This is going to be quite a quick play from the side of Heretics, waiting out that grab.
No.
Oh, Karen, he's still in the corner. He's got
good trades, good trades, good trades.
Did so well with that. The Dizzy took the side away from every player.
I love that Astro Wall too.
It's
so shallow.
You'd imagine 4 versus 2.
It's specifically to get the bomb down and clear left, right. That's it. And then play like bomb from here.
Not even going to try this one.
With their shocks, mollies, and sucks.
Playing those close corner angles, like it almost worked out for Karen. Well, he did manage to get himself one, but then when the Dizzy's in, it's so difficult to either like take the fights with the players that are swinging you, or manage to actually shoot the flash instead. I think either way, he was going to end up
maybe.
dead. I think
they're probably I think they're just using it to be
again,
safe.
The Dizzy having high impact,
the Gecko
and
on
himself being able to find that many kills, they're starting.
They just don't want to risk
it,
which is fine.
Attack side, and obviously,
and they already got it back. They literally already got it back.
Saving the rifle, saving the operator.
He's gonna get orb and bomb down.
To do to make sure they can at least challenge a bit.
For sure. Play the gamble. They'll push up on A, try to force the issue.
They're pushing here to make them go into textures
Shock
up.
Dart as well thrown in for some damage, but doesn't land. It has slowed Heretics. The idea here, you contest it early, you get the space, or you manage to push them back in the other direction. A lot of the time, that's what we'll see from teams after seeing that kind of resistance. In the late round, they'll expect that stack to be on A. The op still sitting around mid.
100% they go back to B and get the orb.
It's the rifle on
and then they're going to Gecko ult into B. 1,000,000%.
It could be huge, but Heretics aren't committed yet.
Really? They're not doing it.
Back to B. I was gonna say,
oh, he's breaking the
still
drone.
There, so they could go retrieve that, get thrash on.
Nope, never mind. They're just going A.
At least in terms of where they feel
Oh,
confident.
no, they're not.
The drones made them go back.
So might be there.
Oh, boy.
And as I said, if they get
they're going to think Munchkins, they still haven't seen textures op. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't think they've seen texture opping yet.
That's also where
they're assuming he is, but they haven't seen it.
Could be put into play. And there's a Hunter's Fury for Lakia if he wanted to try and buy time on the plant, if he could rotate into position. That's the main danger, but they don't know they're walking into it.
They have absolutely no idea. There's the snake bite, even going to cancel out the drone. 20 seconds left, barely any time.
No.
You can't take this back in the other direction. It's time to commit. Viper's pick goes in to slow them, but texture,
he's missed.
Another uncharacteristic whiff. And the plant's around the backside. The pit's not covering it, but the Hunter's Fury stops it. Lakia grabbing one, looking to do a bit more damage as the push comes around the back, and it's beautiful!
What a play!
Karen's dropped him just in time, and with the spike down, the round is done. Gen.G have made it work. An absolutely gorgeous game plan.
What a play.
What a result.
They were set up so perfectly for that. Deny for Heretics to lose.
Oh, this is such a good play. This is such a good play.
They've still got Thrash, and well,
it's fine.
They've still got their lives.
Can be thankful.
And he has fucking Yoru Astra ready to help him, because Yoru can just TP back to B. Another Munchkin versus Boo battle. Munchkin just wins these battles every time.
Waiting for this peek to come through. He might get one, but he can't get out, and not even the one to be found. Punish from Mini Boo. The rifle's in play for Heretics. Matching up this time against the early aggression on A main. They won't be sent back in the other direction this time. At least it'll be of their own accord if they do.
Now we've seen one double stack.
Okay, so they're going to drone back B to push this guy back, make this guy go here, and then go A. I respect it.
The potential for an ultimate. The dimensional drift not far away. Munchin's going to be forced off again. It's the same.
Wait, are they going to hit? That's a fake, right? It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake.
Boo's there to capitalize. They finally managed to isolate
this fake is broken when you get the kill.
Spotted Lakia, even still, with a two-man advantage.
Oh, he stayed. Meteor stayed.
On the other side of the map. Karen again trying to delay them as much as humanly possible, but both players within the site will fall.
Saving would have been better, but NC,
the last man standing, and well, no doubt going to try and hold on to the gun.
Very similar to what we saw last round in terms of the drones having super high impact. Yeah, the fact that you tag the player up top, you know he has to run, and that's when the swing comes in from backside, even waiting late into the round. The benefit of someone
no impact this half, man. Not one singular piece of impact this half.
Especially on this map. I think he has a great read.
He is getting shut down.
Play that attack side. 19 and 13 right now. Munchkin again, it's the same. Initial contact, snake bite down, trying to slow them as much as humanly possible. This time, though, there is no opener. There's no success for him.
Mostly weak weapons. Guardians are on the way to help out. Guardians of the B site. See if they can hold it down. Meteor does well to find one, but that's all she wrote. Defense here by Texture. Steps into the smoke, loses his sight for a moment, but now he's got it tied 2 versus 2. Rifles for both, and the Guardian from Texture has been sublime thus far. Spike in the open.
Is this Texture's round?
To retrieve it.
It's not.
Wait, chat, is that spammable?
The kindest of positions. Karon can play Overlord.
Oh my god, they win another low buy round. After losing the first kill, they still win the round.
Will do the trick. And he knows that he needs to try and isolate, but that's why Gen.G are going to look to team up together, fight this one, and I thought maybe he'd get away with it, but not quite. Karon and Texture, a deadly duo, if ever I've seen one, and once again, the success on the B side just hasn't been there.
This is pretty fucked. Molly and Suck from these guys.
Takes a peek in that window. He could be in a lot of trouble. Over on the A side, already the dash in from Miniboo. He now looks to hold up close.
Big kill. Big kill from Karon. Holy shit.
Karon's able to make it work, but Texture falls on B on the rotate. An advantage now to play with for the side of Heretics. Gen.G are going to have to try to recover this in the post plans. Heretics have given up site control completely.
All right, well.
Someone's getting pulled off the map.
There's just AIDS.
Already the spams have done so much damage. Lackey are gone. Meteor and Karon, an ultimate available, but probably not going to be used. They just can't beat this firing squad. And while
an embarrassing
Meteor's position has been revealed, he's going to have to clean these players up so absurdly.
I'm like embarrassed at the way the rounds need to be won now.
Much more passive position. Doesn't want to give anything away. And even if it's going to be Rienz that doesn't get the kill in the end, he's got teammates to fight for him. Another successful execution on this A side. As said, I don't know what the read is.
My
Maybe
God.
just for the fact that it has been successful A side takes, but there is an open B side right now.
No shields.
The perfect call.
Munchkin. He is playing this just with a Bulldog, and it's because they want that mid aggression early, but they don't get the fight there. Instead, it is the B side that's threatened.
The perfect call was made.
The weaker spot. They found the gap in play. Ult used by Meteor. He's got his decoy still to work with. It's going to be set up soon, and here it comes. The big play.
Wow, what a play. I can't believe he chased him.
For backside. And the spray from Munchkin, good job,
GG.
he's got that rifle in
GG chat, everyone type GG's in chat.
Push. They've got the advantage locked in, that spray has done a lot of damage
Unless...
to Benji's below half. Sitting inside the cage just behind it, it's
GG chat.
faded and
unless,
left him with
unless...
Now a 1 versus 4.
They've used the divide
to try to spray, but he can't with the Cosmic Divide. Absolutely gorgeous from Gen.G.
Yet another post plan at B lost for the same fucking reason they lose it every other time. They fucking are trying to take too much control.
It was a brawl, it was a back and forth, but in the end,
I have to run ad.
Gen.G get the job done, and that's been the thing with this team. You can go into a map that they've literally never played before. They can pull out comp they use on other maps, and even still they take it over the line. And now, well, after this break, they're going to their turf.